Now, good evening. This is the class called Human Services by Dr. Stephen Warren Patton, Professor of Human Services. And this class has 10 topics. And the topics are organizational theories, intervention with community groups, organizations, and committees, evaluation of outcomes, policy development, coordination of services, organizational innovation and change, administrative and management, planning, program identification, and need assessment. If there will be, there are actually four videos. One is already done, and this is the second one. And this second one is going to cover the first four, which will be organizational theories, intervention, evaluation, outcomes, and policy development. I'm going to start with the organization theories. The name of the topic is organizational theories, and the topic objective covers three topics, and they are extreme interest in social change, behavioral consequences, responses, or response difference. Now, the first introduction to the theories. Just going to read the first paragraph of that. It will be individuals may react based on how they perceive social change. For example, during the civil rights movement in the United States of America in the 1960s, every American made up their minds as to which side to support. Factors contributed to such decision making. One such factor was gendered language. Gendered language is theory and practice where men and women interact verbally otherwise based on their gender affiliation. While the gender affiliation itself will not change, the gendered language will continually inter, undergo insidious revisions in order to evolve based on the changing social change depicting gender roles in society. Now the topic here, the gender language. Females speak in technical terms. Language is important to females, but saying it the right way is even more important when females speak. They do not want to presume or presuppose things. They want to say things as things are. In general, females are very close to children, much more so than their male counterparts. Females get to answer questions of why, more of that question from children, and with that much exercise experience, they are prepared to answer similar questions in practical life. The classic example of attention to details by females came from the mother of former President Jimmy Carter, the President of the United States. On the day that Jimmy Carter was inaugurated inaugurated as the President of the United States of America, his mother was asked to talk to a reporter about what she thought about her son. Rather than answer the question, she came up with a question of her own. She simply asked, "Which of my sons are you asking?" Females are able to read lips more, much more than their counterparts males. This is critical in all walks of human social services. Females are able to know if their children are flushed or even if their children are dehydrated by observing the lips of the children, generally the lips are dry. Now, gender language production is another one, and there's a picture. You have it in your this picture right here. You have it in your contents. Now, system justification and the consequences is another one. But on this topic, just to show the differences, and there are much more. I'm just giving a few examples. Now we move to another topic, and this topic is intervention with community groups, organizations, and communities. The, the objective to this topic, I have three of them here. At the end, the students should be able to understand differential reinforcement, with response differentiation, and shaping with successive approximations. Now, this topic introduction, in the introduction, I just want to read a paragraph here. In human services, intervention with community groups, organizations, and committees are necessary. In the United States and other countries where the rule of law exists, the roles of governments and the non-governmental organizations (NGOs) are specified and respected. Behavior modification in the human services is based on the rule of law in the United States and the countries that respect that. Now, the topic overview just goes into more details of what I said. Now, the last topic on this video is evaluation of outcomes, and the objectives are nine. We have counseling theories, counseling relationships, communication skills, and the rapport, counseling techniques, goals, and effectiveness of counseling, interviewing techniques, work, working with groups, coordination of services, team approach, and a team approach in multidisciplinary setting. Now, topic introduction, I will just read the first paragraph here. It may be important. In human services, evaluation of outcomes rests squarely on counseling. In some cases, counseling is used to develop individuals. In other cases, counseling is used to sustain the skills that individuals have acquired. Still, in many cases, counseling is used as visionary measures to handle issues that may face the society in future. Now, there are many different ways of counseling that I have written in details in the content. Counseling theories, counseling, I'll read about the theories. There are many theories in counseling. Some are clinical based, others are based on social issues, and still others are based on social economic issues. For example, some intending couples or some intending couples require advice by genetic counselors before marriages are carried out to preempt the unborn children from issues that may be genetically predisposed. The important way of thinking is that every category has series of platitudes to practice on. In this segment, the idea is not to regurgitate the theories. The understanding is to know that all theories of counseling are meant to achieve goals in constant and as such, these theories are not written in stone.